Okay. Now I am trying to save this one. Let us go to the file menu. There is save option or general control as we know, right? General control as also we can use it. So we played around the numbers called as integer numbers, float numbers, and complex numbers. We played around it. So it is a pi file. So we are giving the pi, and the third exercise we did it. So we are giving it 03. Save it. Now let me open one more thing. Now we are trying to understand about strings. About strings. Now how to define the string first? So define string. I am trying to say A is equal to Python. A is equal to Python. Now I am also saying, let us say B is equal to Python. Yeah.
Actually, there is some issue.
Please louder.
Workspace. There is some issues in my workspace in Spider. So could you take on?
Yeah. End of the class we'll see the space issue. Now I defined here A is equal to Python and B is equal to Python. Is it both are same? Yes, both are same. In R language as well as in Python language, there is no difference between single quotes and double quotes. Both are utilized for defining the string. Now, let me define here A is equal to Python. Then I am also going for, let me define here B is equal to Python. Now finally, for our clarity purpose, I am writing here A is equal to B. Equal to, we have to write it. Then we are able to see it's saying true. That means what? A value and B value both are same. So either you can use single quote or you can use double quotes, we can use it. Now second point, what is the data type of this one? Is it system recognized properly or not? How we know it? We have to use the function that is known as type function. What function we'll use in our language is CLASS, class function, right? In our language, class function we used to use it. But in Python, we are using type function, we are using it. Now we are trying to see it is a string, str. It is a string. Now one question I am giving here, we used to write generally don't. Like this we used to write, right? Can you store this don't into one variable? Your special character is, single quote is a special character, but it is required for me as a normal text. Single quote is what? It is a special character, but I require this as a normal text. Then solutions are, we can store this one by using like this. Now single quote you want as a special character, you use double quotes as part of the syntax. Now if you do like this, now we're able to see C value, what are seeing? Do not. Or we can use escape character. What is that? Escape character, we can use it. For example, we are writing here D, single quote, do not. So we are writing here escape character followed by single quote. Then we are writing here T, then single quote. This escape character if you are writing, after that whatever available, system will print as is. As is. So if you try to write this one, it's going to execute. Now we'll see what is the value available in the D. It's showing here do not. Are you getting my point? That's what the meaning of escape character. Escape character. Now, next one we have here. Next one we have here conversion. Convert. Convert. Anything if you can convert, same statement here. What is that? Anything can be converted into string, but I am not putting a star mark here. Condition supply is not there. Condition supply is not there. Meaning previously what we executed, did you remember? A underscore integer What is the value we have? 10. A underscore float. What is the value we have? 76.5. A underscore complex. What is the value we have? We have 1 plus 2j. These all things, if I want to convert into string, I can do that. String means what? Giving two single quotes or double quotes, right? That can be done on any data type. Meaning, I can use here str function, str of a underscore integer, I am doing it. And this value I am trying to store, let us say, into the E I am trying to store it. Let us go and try to execute it. Then we are trying to see what is the type of E I am trying to observe. It is showing a string. If we want to see the value of the E, we can go and you can see the value is 10 with single quotes. Similarly, if you want to do, let us say, f is equal to str of, let us say, a underscore complex, I am doing it. Complex, I am doing it. Then it's executing. If we want to see the value of the f, we are able to see it. What is the type of the f? We are able to see the type of the f, that is string. So anything I can convert into the string. Anything I can convert into the string. Next one, very important one, that is called as reading string characters. Characters. Just it is going to give the, just you are right, f value is now single quotes will be coming. That's it. So that's what we said. Anything can be converted into the string because just we could need to put the single quotes, right? Yeah, whatever value doesn't matter. We are putting single quotes, so it will works. Next important one is reading string characters. For example, for our understanding, I am writing here defining word is equal to, word is my user friendly name, is equal to, we are saying as, let's say, Python. So I defined here string. You know very clearly it is a string, right? So it's showing as it is a string. Now my first question is print p. Only I want to print the p, I want to print it. How I can print only p? Right. Now we are going for word subscript. Subscript is nothing but two square brackets. Subscript. What is the position of the p? What is the position of the p? What is the position of the p? So 0, 1, first rule is rule 1, rule 1, rule 1, left to right, index numbers starts from 0 to n. So left to right will go as what? 0 to n. What is the meaning of that one? If I open Excel, there I can specify properly. I have here Python, P, then Y, then T, then H, then O, then N. So left to right means here, this is what the index numbers, what you are writing? Index numbers from left to right. So we are writing here index numbers, we are writing from left to right, we are writing it. Okay, sorry. Now here I am writing here, let us say 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So that's what the index numbers, what we are writing it. Index numbers from left to right. Now index numbers from right to left. Did you say anywhere -0? No. That's what our numbers also not starting with -0. It starts from -1. So -1, then -2, then -3, then -4, then -5, then -6. This is how the index numbers are available. Now try to read here whatever I am expecting here. Print P, I am asking my question. So print P is my question. So you can write here P against, if you want to follow this index numbers, what I can write? 0. So if I write here 0, F9, we are able to see P. Or can you tell me one more thing, equivalent one? What is the equivalent one? If you follow the negative direction, what is the negative direction? Minus 6. Now we are able to see P. P. Excellent. Now this is using the positive direction. Other one is using the negative direction. Now let me ask the second question. Print, I want only H, I want it. Can you print it? Positive direction as well as negative direction. H value. H means what? 3. So we are writing here 3. We are able to see H. Now, same thing I can get it using negative direction also. What is the negative direction? Minus 3. Now I am seeing the H. So that's how we can read it. That's how we can read it. Any character we can read it. Only thing you need to understand is left to right index numbers are starts from 0 to n. Right to left minus 1 to n. That's what you have to remember. Next
So
one,
is there any benefit of complexity, time complexity here? What is their benefits from bidirectional, using bidirectional?
if I want to read only last letter, I want to read it. If I have some zigzag word is available, okay. I mean we have thousands of characters are available in the word, but I want only last second character. From front side reading, counting the numbers is very difficult, right? From right side you can count it. Let me write my full name. I am writing here. Okay, let us say Maila Venkata Rami Reddy. This is what my full name. If I ask you to print the last D, now we are going to count from front side means it's very difficult, right? From back side you are counting, immediately you are going to say answer.
No. So how can you count from backside? Because we are just using from index numbers. So there is no. I think there is
minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 like that we are counting.
Okay.
You didn't follow this negative direction things?
Done. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you understand, right?
Right.
Yeah. Next one is available that is called as slice. Next one is available that is called as slice. What do you mean by slice? From certain point to certain point I want to move. That is called as slice. For example, I want to go for print. I want to print here. What I want to print is PYT. I want to print it. What I want to print? PYT. I want to print it. Now tell me from where to where I have to write. I have to start from the 0 and I have to end with what? I have to end with what? Generally people will say 2, but it is wrong answer. It's going to print only PY. N minus 1 we have to write it. 3 we have to write it. Then we are going to get properly. What I mean to say, rule number 2 is I think negative direction, right? Right to left minus 1 to n, it is going to populate, right? Minus 1 to minus n. Now what is the rule number 3 now? Rule number 3 is start end. Like this we are giving it. Start is to end. Now start is included in result. End is not included in result. This is what you have to remember. Start is included in result, but end is not included in result. So whatever we are giving here ending, that is not included in our result. 3 is not included in our result. Up to 3 we'll get it, not 3. Now really if you understand my statement, now tell me how to print, let us say YTH. Tell me. Word. Y means what is the
Y,
number? 1. E is 2. H means what is
YTH
the number?
1 to
What is that?
0 1 2 3 4 1 to 4.
1 to 4. So if I write here 1 to 4, now we are seeing here Y. That's how we have to do it. Now next one, the same thing, this above one, I can also write in one more way, that is, anyhow we are starting from the beginning, right? Anyhow we are starting from the beginning, right? If you are starting from the beginning, then what we can do is we can go and we can ignore the beginning index. Ignore the beginning index. That means like this we can write it. That also going to give same result. If you want to start from the beginning, you can ignore the beginning index. Now let us move on to the next one. Let us move on to the next one. I want to print HON. Can you help me? Word. Then H, what is the position? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Third position. Now I am not specifying ending, just I am trying to execute this. Then we are going to get here HON, right? The same thing also, if you want, if you are interested to provide the ending index also, then you can provide 3 is to 6. So you are writing here 6, then we are able to see HON. What will happen if I write here more number? Let us say 3 is to 8, I am writing it. 8th position is not available, but still I am writing it. It's taking up to what it requires. Getting my point? Okay. So all these are same. All these are same. Any one thing is working properly, no problem. Now, can you give me in a native direction using native index print, let us say I want here YTH. So go and try to observe this Excel sheet for more information. I am looking for this YTH, I am looking for. So the YTH corresponding numbers are, native numbers are, these are the numbers. So -5 to -3. Small number to big number we have to write it. So -5 is small or -3 is small? -5 is small. So -5 to -3. So I am writing here word -5 to, if I write here -3, will I get correct answer or wrong answer? Wrong answer. Why? Because what is the rule number 3? Ending is not included. So what you supposed to write here? -2 you are supposed to write it. Now we are getting here properly. If you remember these 3 rules, reading today may be string, tomorrow may be list, dictionary, tuple, set, data frame. Down the line, whatever objects you are going to get it, those all objects reading also one and same. One and same. Tomorrow I will give one big table. I may ask you, hey, I want second row to 10th row. Same way we are going to read it. Are you getting my point? Okay. Next one, fancy reading. Fancy reading. Particular thing we got chance to read it, slice reading we did, then fancy reading. What you mean by fancy reading is, I want to print, let us say, second one and fourth one. Only 2 things I want it, second one and fourth one. Or if you want to increase, not second, fourth like that, let us say PYYTHHONN. Okay. Like this I want, YHN I want it. You understand what I am trying to say? So what I want is this one I want, then this one I want, and this one I want. Now how we can get this particular things, YHN? That's what called as fancy. Fancy. Now there is a options are available, LOC, ILOC, there things I talk about later. But time being, you can achieve this one simply using the looping. What is that? Looping. What I will write is for loop I in, what are the index numbers we have? What is index numbers? Y index number is what? 1, 3, 5. So those index numbers I am writing here 1, 3, 5. Don't ask me for loop syntax at this point of time. You are going to learn that down the line. Time being, I am concentrating only how to show the fancy things. For loop syntax, I will explain later. Let me go for print here. Whatever value is available I, not I, the position, the ith index one, right? It's the index. So we are writing here print word of I. Now you can notice we are able to print. You are able to print what you are looking for. YHN, right? So this is what called as fancy reading. In case of R language, doing this is very simple. We are going to specify a vector of indexes, right? In R language, a vector of indexes. But here, we need to write here this kind
Excuse
of
me.
formula. Yeah, I am with you.
Yeah, actually, if you want to print this number in a single line.
Yeah, if you want to create this one the single line, in the print statement, there is a command is available, end is equal to, we can specify some space like this, then we try to execute it. Now let us go and try to write this like this. We are going to get it. One print and another print is separated with some space.
So end by default is new line character, is it?
Yeah, by default it's new line character. If you get that kind of syntax issues,
Okay.
immediately visit the help document. You know how to visit the help document, right? Help of print. I don't know help statement. So let us go for help of print. Here you can see the print statement syntax. Print, what is the value and what is the end character by default? /n. That means new line. Getting my point?
Okay.
Okay. Now let us move on to the next one. We understand now how to read the things. Next, till here just try to practice it. Okay, till here try to practice it.